there's inspiration to be found everywhere, and I'd say it's worth tapping into that, because the reservoirs of resources within businesses have been strained and drained, and also those emotional reservoirs that the business owners and leaders have also been drained and strained. And you need to put something back into that to make sure you bounce out of bed each day, believing there's a whole new world of possibilities before us. Some of them are delicious. Some of them are challenging, but a new day brings new possibilities. And that's something that I've seen, and the way business owners have got alongside each other to share learnings, to share insights, the way they've turned to their trusted advisors to sort of shape a different type of business that can get through these ups and downs, these lockdowns, these reopenings. I mean, that has really been where businesses have succeeded, where they've reached out and drawn in the wisdom and the insights that are in their ecosystem, they're in their network, they're in their community, but they've thought, well, what can I learn from each other, and then been prepared to support each other. So that's been something that's really been quite significant. Reimagining what the business can be during this time is a good use of time, and even looking at those that are in near or related fields to see how they're going. I mean, we've talked about digital tools in terms of customer engagement and delightment. Digital tools can also make a business run more efficiently as well, doing a lot of those routine back-end tasks that I've never met a business owner that woke up thinking, gee, I want to be in a business so I can fill out a BAS return every quarter. I mean, people don't think like that, but there are digital tools that can deal with that hat work, that administrative process, so that you've got more time to do the work where you add great value. But there's also something, I call it aha tech. You've heard of fintech, reg tech. I call it aha tech. Some of these digital tools and the data they analyze can really surface great insights to improve your business. I've seen that as simple as a coffee shop playing with data to look at transactions through their business to see when are most of their muffins sold. Is it when they're beside the front counter, so when the transaction's concluded, it's an easy add-on? Is it in the back room? And this is really quite fascinating, where the data looks at the transaction traffic and can give insights for those that are active on social media channels and digital platforms. When are most of the eyeballs there? When should you be up and about engaging with your customers? Even some of the financial service providers can now give you a comparative look at how your business in its sector for its scale is performing, and look at, compare it to what other like businesses are doing. Are you paying too much for occupancy costs? Are there more online transactions from a peer business that you could probably tap into had you invested in that? That's all exciting stuff, Dinesh. And I think this COVID era has accelerated people's appetite for these sorts of innovations and changed customers. We were some years behind the UK on e-commerce trends. Well, there's been an enormous acceleration overnight. A lot of businesses are now more engaged digitally than they might have been on the radar screen for 2 to 3 years. They've done it in 2 months because they've had to. This is what we're seeing, and many have done that well. And there's learnings and wisdom and pathfinding that can be drawn from for businesses finding it a tough time to land where they think they want to be and should be for the future.